welcome back to Heart of the Holte. It is me, Dan. I'm by myself today. Unfortunately, Dan is on holiday. And Villa have dropped this one quite early, actually. We have signed Matty Cash from Nottingham Forest now. Very good bit of business, in my opinion. Seems like a lot of money. A fee reported to be around 42 million, rising up to 16 with add-ons in the future. Now, it's a position where I don't really think that we necessarily needed to strengthen straight away. Me and Dan have talked about this in the podcast a lot, so there will be a link in the description to the podcast where we discussed the rumours of Matty Cash joining Aston Villa. But I think we needed to address the forward line first. Nevertheless, it's good that Villa have finally got a bit of business done in this transfer window, the first bit of business done, and we are on the 3rd of September here. So just to go through Matty Cash, I'm sure a lot of you will already know who Matty Cash is, what he's about. You know, we spent a lot of time in the Championship. I said in the last podcast as well, I believe Matty Cash made his debut against us and actually scored against us in the game that Jonathan Codger scored that fantastic goal on the half turn from outside the box. What a goal, by the way, at the City ground. But, you know, just some stats for you just to look at what kind of player Matty Cash is. He made 42 appearances last season for Nottingham Forest in the Championship. Obviously, they came so close to promotion to the Premier League last season. You've got to feel sorry for him, but under Lamucci, they look like they've got a really good system. He's got him playing really well. He's actually been given a bit of time at Forest, so hopefully they can make a challenge this season without Matty Cash, that is, though. So looking at Cash, 110 successful tackles, a tackle success rate of 76%, 57 interceptions, 125 clearances, 43 successful dribbles, which is a 64% dribble success rate. 70% pass accuracy. He made 159 crosses, created 46 chances, assisted 5 and scored 3. Now, if you know Matty Cash, which I'm sure a lot of you do, he actually started his career as a winger and has been reinvented under Lamucci as more of a fullback. Now, do I think that Matty Cash is going to play right back for Aston Villa? I'm not convinced. No, it looks like we're having a bit of a tough time trying to get Ollie Watkins and Said Benrahma to sign. Brentford want 28 million for Watkins. The great thing about Watkins is he can play 2 positions, whereas if you're looking at Benrahma, he's an out-and-out winger. Now, if we struggle to bring a winger in during the rest of the transfer window, I know we have till mid-October to sign players and register players. That's great. But if we struggle, I do have a feeling that we will actually see Cash move further up onto the wing. He can play on that right-hand side and Jack will play on the left. We actually had a comment on one of the podcasts recently, where do we think Jack will play? And I think it will honestly depend on who we sign and where we sign them. So if you're looking at Matty Cash, yeah, it's great. He can play right wing. He can play right back. He can also play centre mid, apparently. So we've got options there. It's a really good and smart signing, I think, to make. He's 23 years old. He looks like he's going to be ready to make the step up to the Premier League. He's quick. He's, you know, always on the front foot. Loves a tackle. Everyone's seen that video of him making the challenge against West Brom. And Matty Cash, it seems like a good bit of business. I can't really complain. Although, you know, as I've said, I could see him playing on the wing. Around the New Year's Day fixture against Burnley, we saw Villa deploy a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3, sorry, and utilise fullbacks. Matty Cash would be great in that kind of system. I think that kind of system is imperative to have Wes back and to have maybe another centre-back, as there was talks of Courtney Horse going away. But, you know, Matty Cash, it's great to finally have a signing to talk about for you guys. Unfortunately, Dan isn't with me here today, but I'm sure he will be with me in the future when we are talking about more Aston Villa signings. So if you enjoyed this mini podcast, hit the like button and comment your thoughts below on Matty Cash. It's great to have someone finally through the door for Aston Villa, and subscribe for more. Again, really grateful for all the support we've had on the channel recently. We can't complain. The channel's doing great. Hopefully Villa can match that the ambition that we have for growing the channel next season. Up the Villa.
Chest is essential. The fulfilling this got potential. It's a main man, a hero. He's the main leader of the gang. Chester. 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 He's the main leader of the gang.